For our enchilada casserole, red chili sauce, some ground cumin, salt and pepper, a tiny bit of oregano, a tablespoon of flour, some chopped onion, and a tablespoon of minced garlic. I've added some vegetable oil to the pot. I'm going to add the onions and the garlic. I've added about a pound of pork stew meat to the onions and the garlic. You can also use ground beef if you want to. Add some salt, some pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of the ground cumin. Now the oregano. Now that the meat is starting to cook, I'm going to add the flour. Stir that up. Now add the enchilada sauce. Bring to a boil. I let this boil for about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to put it on simmer and cover it. While this is simmering, you want to turn your oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While I'm waiting for the oven to heat up, I've lined a cake pan with foil and I've sprayed it with the baking spray. I've turned our chili off. So I'm going to put a thin layer of the sauce. It's okay if some meat gets in there. Put that on the bottom. Now a pan this size will take 4 corn tortillas, and it's okay if they overlap a little bit. Now you're going to add some of the meat and the chili sauce. Try and get it to the edges. Now you're going to add some shredded cheese. Next time you have a potluck for church or work, maybe you can try this and see what people think. Here in New Mexico, now we're going to do another layer of the 4 corn tortillas. When there's a potluck in New Mexico, doesn't matter if it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, it doesn't matter. There's at least 5 different trays of enchiladas. You can always count on that. Now we're going to add some more meat and sauce. You can get 3 layers out of this. So yeah, if you do happen to try this for a potluck, let me know what people thought. It's not really potluck season, but there's always something going on, right? More cheese. One more layer of 4 corn tortillas. Whoops, I dropped one. The dog got it. Okay, so now we're going to add the rest to the top. I didn't have time to stop her. She made short work of it, that's for sure. That's why she's always hanging around me in the kitchen. I always drop something. Now we're going to top that off with the rest of the cheese. So this was a 8-ounce bag of cheese. That's 2 cups. We use 2 cups of shredded cheese for this recipe. Now you're going to cover it with foil, but tent it. Don't press it directly down because when you take it off, it'll pull your cheese off. So you can see there's kind of a bubble there. That's what you want. It's going to bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. This is baked for 30 minutes at 350 degrees. We're going to take the foil off. We're going to put it back in uncovered for another 10 minutes. That's baked for 10 minutes. The cheese is nice and melted. There's your red chili enchilada casserole.